We're talking with Al Franken at 25 till the hour. His new book is entitled The Truth with Jokes. It debuts at #1 on the New York Times this coming Sunday.
See, I'm a brand name.
Well, we were talking about that off the air. Yeah, you are. But I also think that people read the books.
They do.
There's lots of books that...
Well, that's why I'm a brand name, because they read because my books are nutritional candy, is what I call them. They're substantive, yet they have the candy, the jokes. They're fun to read, so people read them.
What's this book about? It starts with it starts with the John Kerry night.
Yeah, it starts with the.
Tell me about that.
We had.
Where were you?
I was in Boston, and we had done a show. We do our show noon to 3, and we're getting exit poll information from our inside sources that Kerry's winning. So we're gloating. We're gloating on the air, essentially, and then we have our after-show meeting, and we're planning on the gloating, tomorrow's gloating.
Sure.
We don't really figure out a plan B that we lose. So we're doing a lot of gloating, like, what job is Bush, Cheney's going to, be President Halliburton again, or CEO, and, Bush will be Vice President Halliburton, and Rumsfeld won't leave the Pentagon, and we're just, and then it was just that gradual downhill thing of going. We went to Copley Square for the celebration, and I was like, everyone was like really excited. I saw Ed Markey of Massachusetts, and like bumped chest with him, and we're real happy. It's like 6 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock, I saw Barney Frank, and I said, "How you doing?" And he went, "Oh, I'm cautiously optimistic," and that's when I knew we were gone. I mean, I was like, if I'm ever sick and a doctor says to me, and I say, "How's it going?" He says, "Well, I'm cautiously optimistic. Just take the tube out." I don't want to become Terry Schiavo. I don't want to be a national issue. Just if you're cautiously optimistic, doctor, just take the tube out.
Somebody called me at 2 o'clock that afternoon and said he's winning. He's going to win.
I know.
Called everybody I know. Oh man, I was because I had been widely ridiculed on this program.
As well, you should be. Oh, about that.
Yes, and everything else. I heard it.
I misunderstood.
No, and then at 7 o'clock, I see Mike McCurry.
Yeah.
From a Boston hotel.
Yeah.
And said, "What's the senator doing?" So, well, he's thinking about what he's going to say to the country. I thought, God, this is just great.
Yeah. And he thought about what he was going to say, and he said it about 15 hours later, I'm withdrawing. Oh, God. No, that was a tough one. And then...
He's going to run again, I think. He can't get elected, can he?
I don't know. It's going to be an amazing field. The thing that and the book does start with that night, the thing it ends with, because it starts on this high where we're gloating.
Sure.
and it ends with us hearing Cheney go like, "This is a nationwide mandate." And it's like he won by the smallest margin of any incumbent president ever on a percentage basis. Yeah. And then it's suddenly this mandate, and it's a mandate for what? I said it's a mandate for making people afraid and smearing Kerry, essentially, and going after gay people. And then he said it was a mandate for changing Social Security, and we've seen how that has turned out.
Worked out great.
Yeah, so he's down. So we're now in the part of the book I call Seeds of Collapse, which is what was the second part of the book. And third part of the book is Resurrection of Hope. It's a very uplifting book.
With jokes.
With jokes.
Truth with jokes.
The truth with jokes.
And it's already #1. When did you find out it was #1?
You find out on Wednesday at 6 p.m. or something like that.
It's a real honor that you. I mean, it's a real honor for us that you still came over here.
I know.
Because you had to come to New Jersey.
But I had committed, and I live up to my commitments. Had I known that I was going to be #1 already, I would have said, "Are you kidding? Come out to New Jersey? They're in New Jersey?" No, I wouldn't have made it, but I live up to my commitments, Imus.
Well, thank you very much. It's 20 minutes till the hour. We're talking with Al Franken about the truth with jokes. We'll talk more about Joseph Miller and other stuff coming up. So it's small.